Hello everyone and welcome to the answers for the feedback challenge. This was paraphrasing 6, which was referring to paraphrasing for IELTS writing task 2. So the challenge was to write a paraphrase for the following question. So we're only writing a paraphrase, and the question is: computer games are very popular for children of all ages and nationalities. Many parents think they have little educational value and they will be harmful for their children. So lots of responses. So thank you very much for everyone who wrote something. So let's have a look at our first one. We've got a lot of parents, so many and a lot of, that's good, believe that computer games, which are well liked by children, normally we say of all ages rather than from all ages, would be a more natural prepositional collocation. So well liked by children of all ages, and here you would have from is from the place, from around the world, are not beneficial for their children because they do not have much educational. Here we're talking about educational value in general. So the value would be actually considered as uncountable, no need for an S. Great, completely changed the sentence structure. You've turned two sentences into one. The meaning is the same. So good job on this paraphrase to our writer. So moving on to our next one. So digital games are well liked by children. I would say again of different age groups and in all countries. A number of, so many and a number of are not synonyms. A lot of, fine, but a number of would be better if you have a word like some. So a lot of parents believe that they do not have many educational benefits and they will have negative effects on their children. Here, when we talk about having an effect on someone, we refer to it singularly. So we say that they will have a negative effect on their children. Okay, apart from that, meaning is the same. Again, we've changed around the sentence structure a bit. So well done and good paraphrase. Computer games are well liked. So you're not well liked among. I notice that people use this preposition among for almost every single situation, and it's very, very rarely used. If you are someone who likes to use the preposition among, type into Google how to use among. So computer games are well liked by children of all ages and nations. Many husbands and fathers believe they lack educational importance and will hurt their children. So apart from that, really good. Many, yep. So we have the same meaning. Synonyms were good. Just be careful with prepositions for the student. Here, it is argued. So how we've got an it is argued person. We are not starting this with it is argued. There is no, some people think there is no argument here. We cannot start every single paraphrase with it is argued. So please get out of the habit of using this expression. So many people do it, and it is incorrect, and it will mean that you have an ineffective paraphrase even before your teacher reads anything else. So stop using it is argued to start paraphrases. The children of different age groups and nationalities know a lot about computer games. So it's not saying they know a lot, it means they're popular. So it's a different meaning here. The children of different age groups and nationalities like computer games. No space before a full stop or comma. These full stop and comma mistakes, they all count as grammar mistakes. So really, really important that you do not have a space between before a full stop or comma. A number of, so again, we already said this is not appropriate. So a lot of parents are of the opinion that they are less beneficial to their education. So we're not saying less, they're saying they are not beneficial. So less means that we're comparing, but there's nothing to compare with here. So here we can say not beneficial. A lot of parents are of the opinion that they are not beneficial to their education. And they will have harmful effects on their children. Okay. Again, I think I mentioned this before. It will be a harmful effect on the children. On to our next one. Numerous parents. Okay, many numerous at works believe that computer games will harm their children, and they are of lesser. Lesser. Again, here we've got this problem that we are trying to compare with something, but there's no comparison in the original educational importance. However, computer games are well liked by children of all ages and nationalities around the globe. An interesting way to show comparison, but it does work. The meaning is the same, so well done. On to our next one. The majority of parents believe that video games are not helpful for education, as they will have detrimental effects. A detrimental effect on their offspring. Although these games are well liked by children who are, so there is, I see what you're saying, toddlers indeed. This avoid, unless something expresses something between children. Toddler, by the way, is also incredibly informal, as is teens. So this vocabulary is too informal. But see, well, these games are well liked by children. Oh, ages in all nations. So just taking too many risks. Especially one of the areas of vocabulary I notice that people make consistent mistakes with is the vocabulary of age. The majority of the vocabulary that people use, especially to talk about children, is too informal. Remember, you have to write in an academic way. Youngsters, young ones, toddlers, teens, all of these are cute expressions that we use to talk to our children. They might be cute expressions, but because they are cute, they are informal. So we cannot use these like cute expressions to talk about children. If you're talking about children, use the word children. There really is. You've got adolescents to talk about teenagers, but children are children. Don't try and paraphrase the word children with other cute words. It's not going to be appropriate, and your vocabulary score is going to hurt as a result. Okay, on to our next page. The international children of all ages like playing computer games. But unfortunately, this collocation doesn't work. Let's see what we can have maybe around the world. Here we can maybe do this. Around the world, children of all ages like play computer games. It is argued. No, it is not argued. So once again, this expression, it is argued, there's no place here. There is nothing here mentioning an argument. Let's have numerous parents feel that they will harm their offspring. The way you've worded this, numerous parents feel they will harm their offspring, means that the parents think they are going to hurt their own children. So be very careful with your referencing pronouns. The numerous parents feel that computer games will harm their offspring. However, they contain slight education. So it's not however, we're giving a reason. Why are they going to hurt? So if we're going to give a reason, we're going to use the word because. Numerous parents feel that computer games will harm their offspring because they have little educational value. Okay. So again, taking too many risks of vocabulary here. Many parents think that computer games, which are liked by children of different age groups and nationalities, good. This relative clause here is undefining. You need a comma to finish it. So you've got a comma at the beginning, comma at the end, are considered to be harmful. Many parents think that computer game. So they don't think they're considered to be harmful. They think they are harmful. And it has, we're talking about computer games. So again, these are referencing pronouns, guys. You need to be very accurate with these, because these don't just hurt your grammar, they're also going to hurt your coherence cohesion. And they so here, a very small amount of educational value is not collocation, so they have very little educational value. But don't take risks with our vocabulary. Keep it simple, keep it accurate. If we don't know a word, a synonym for a word, use the original. Okay, on to the next one. Games which are done via, so games which are played. It's not via, but you play something on preposition. Games which are played on computers are not the favorite, are popular with children of all ages in all nations. Well, parenting. So this conjunction and contrast doesn't work here. We're just kind of adding information. So we just use and here as a conjunction of as a coordinated conjunction. Games which are played on computers are popular with children of all ages in all nations. And parents and children can learn lessons and say can learn little from them, and they are dangerous for their health. Okay, so for this person, definitely vocabulary, taking too many risks. Keep it simple, start using words and expressions you understand 100%. Okay, onto our last page. So children of different ages and nationalities enjoy playing games on computers. Excellent. A few many parents, but we can't have a few many. Many parents are of the opinion that these games will be harmful for their children and have very little educational importance. Yeah, that's good. I'm not sure if that was just a typo, but remember, you can't put a few many. That is an expression that would not go together in English. Apart from that, the rest of this was good. Children of different ages and nations love to play computer games. Good. A large number of parents think these are harmful. Be careful with spelling. Parents think these are harmful to them and have less, and again, we want little academic importance. Okay. So again, a few little vocabulary issues, but the meaning is the same, so well done. And then looking at this one, children enjoy playing video games despite of their age and where they come from. Okay. However, a lot of parents believe that computer games will do harm to them. So rather than will do harm, we just say will harm their children, and they have the barely here would come after your verb. So they have hardly, or barely, sorry, any educational value. So again, meaning is the same. Be careful with your adverb orders. And those, I think, are all of our paraphrases we've managed to get through, so quite a lot today. A lot of really positive things to come out of this. Generally, like the meaning was, for the most part, was very accurate, so good job. The most common mistake which is coming up, which I think is just Generally an issue from most people with paraphrasing, just taking too many risks with synonyms. So make sure if you don't know a synonym for a word, just use the original. Keep it simple, keep it accurate. Okay. So thank you very much to everyone who sent in your work. If you had your work reviewed, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already a member of our YouTube channel. Good luck on all your studies, and I hope you all have a great week.